Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to another battle. Sorry for not uploading in a while, but I was on vacation and I couldn't really get a battle going, so yeah. But whatever, let's just go to the battle. This is the battle against TheRegiTrio. It's pretty good guys, so check them out. Link in the description. But yes, let's go. I don't know what time he lives up with a Lucario. I didn't fear anything from it, so I just went for the serve. Until I saw he has crunch, which means I'm not in a good position here, so I have to switch out. And I'm going to switch out into something that can take crunch really well, and that is my Zapdos. I was fearing this Lucario a bit because I didn't have much for it. I only had this Zapdos, and he still had Stone Edge, as you will see later on. But he went for the extreme speed just to kill me and not let me attack, but obviously I'm just gonna switch into my Zapdos, who can take the extreme speed really well. He's gonna switch out his Lucario, go into his Regice, which is okay with me, because I'm just gonna go for the Heat Wave, which is alright damage. I mean, I'm not offensive, so, you know. I'm gonna switch out and go into my Arcanine, because I'm in a really bad position here, because he can just Ice Beam me. But he makes a really nice play and goes for the Thunder Wave here, which is a great play on his part. Which kind of screws me over, but still, it doesn't really hurt me that much. So I'm just gonna go for the Flare Blitz here. Since he had a Latios I didn't want to go for the close combat, because that would have done less than Flare Blitz, but looking at it back now, it would have maybe better to just go for the close combat, because as you can see here, he switched into Hydreigon and not Latios. But I'm gonna switch out because I don't want to take a Draco Meteor to the face, so I'm gonna go into my Regice, who can take the Draco Meteor really well, just absorb it like a pro. And he's gonna switch out and go into something that can counter my Regice. Oh, actually no, it is not really a good counter, this. I mean, I can still Thunderbolt him, and I predicted the switch, so that's good. I predicted the switch into something that could take an Ice Beam, so I went for the Thunderbolt. If he went into something that could take Thunderbolt as well, then no, that's just a problem. But he went into Water type, that's good for me, so I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt, hoping to kill him, but obviously it's not gonna kill him because I got a crit the last time and I'm gonna get him this time. And because he has the Black Sludge, I'm not able to kill him next round, and he's gonna get 2 layers of Toxic Spikes up, which is really bad. But still, now he's gonna go, I think, for the Surf. I was hoping my last Surf would kill, but obviously it didn't. Oh no, he goes for the Sludge Bomb, just trying to get a poison, and he does get a poison, which is kind of lucky, but I don't have Rust, so it doesn't really matter. Even though I don't think I use Rest in this battle, but whatever. He's gonna... I say whatever a lot, don't I? Okay, he goes into Lucario. Let's just try to avoid me saying whatever. He goes into Lucario. I'm gonna switch out and go into my Zapdos, because I can take anything until I saw the Stone Edge. I mean, I was thinking about having the Stone Edge, but I had no better switch in really. Maybe Terrakion, but still, I wasn't sure if Lucario was faster. But you know, he goes for the Stone Edge, doesn't kill him. I'm just gonna go for the Roost. I was hoping I was faster, but obviously I'm not, because I don't have any speed investment. So you know, that's a stupid idea of me. But still, I can just Roost stall him. And he's gonna switch right now because he doesn't want me to Roost fully up, and I'm gonna do that right now. But obviously his Lucario couldn't do anything against me because I have the Roost. Now because this Latios is a big threat to my team, because I didn't have really much counters. All I had is a Regice who is poisoned, and then I saw its physical, which is cool. It's cool. I mean, at least it's not like a special attacking stupid Latios. I hate Latios, okay? I hate it. Latios way better. Anyway, he goes for the +1 Outrage, which doesn't kill me, which I was really surprised of, because, I mean, Regice doesn't have the best defenses, but that's where the 252 defense is for, and I can fire a Ice Beam off. But the poison is gonna kill me, so I have to go through Arcanine now and just revenge kill him with an extreme speed. So yeah, I was happy that Latios was gone. I was like, yes, it's gone, it's gone. And yes, but he still had that Hydreigon. It was, oh god, Hydreigon. It seems all the dragon types are really powerful and they always bring troubles. So yeah, but whatever. He just goes for the Draco Meteor right now. I'm not gonna live that because it's a Draco Meteor from a Hydreigon. What do you expect? And I'm gonna go into Braviary. Yes, I used Braviary in this battle. Didn't do that much though. It's a Scarf one, like always. And here he switches into Train Growth. I don't know why, because I could have just gone for a Brave Bird, and I was like, why would you switch to that? And then I was like, oh, I should have just went for the Brave Bird, and I should have been, yeah, I should have just done that, but whatever. It brings me to sleep, and yeah, that's basically why Braviary is not gonna do anything in this battle. And you know, I'm gonna go with my Zapdos because Zapdos is awesome like that, and he can wall this Tangrowth, except he has Leech Heat, but still I can just Heat Wave him and like 2-hit KO him. But obviously he's gonna switch out because he doesn't want to get Heat Waved. And I think he's gonna switch into his Regice. Yes, he is gonna switch into his Regice. Of course, yes. And he can take that Heat Wave pretty well, because Regice is a special defensive monster. I mean, it's way too pro. And I wish I had Stealth Rocks brought up, but you know, one time you really don't need Stealth Rocks, and then you really need it, and it's like, oh my god, why? But yeah, he switched into Regice. I'm gonna switch into my Braviary, expecting yep. Actually, I think it pretty much is that father. But no, I don't know why I switched into Braviary, but I switched into it and I switch out immediately. I don't know why. But he goes for the Ice Beam, which I did expect. I expected the Ice Beam. Oh yeah, of course, I expected the Ice Beam, and then went for the into Starmie. So, oh no, I went into Braviary because it was a misclick. I misclicked the Braviary. I didn't mean to go into Braviary, but now I switched into Starmie just to make up for it. And thankfully, he went for Focus Blast on my Braviary, but yeah, he just goes for the Stun Bot now, which is gonna do more than my Recover Heals. So that's kind of bad. And you know, this Regice is being annoying, and you know, I just want to get rid of it, and I just let my Tommy die just to do a Rapid Spin, and he's gonna miss his Focus Blast, which doesn't really matter because I can't do much anything against this Regice anyway. I could have recovered up and, you know, got all my HP back, but still my potion would have worn me down, and I know I could have switched, but still there was no point. So it's going for the Ice Beam, and it's just gonna kill me. And also, if he went for the Thunderbolt instead of Focus Blast, I would have been screwed. So I'm gonna go into TheRegiTrio now, and he stays in on my Sword Sands, and I was like, oh, why would you stay in? And obviously he's going for the Thunder Wave. I should have just closed combat in. That would have made this battle a lot easier for me on my part, but he Thunder Waves me, and now I'm crippled. I'm really crippled, and he's going for the Focus Blast and hits the fucking Focus Blast, and that is gonna do a lot of damage, but it isn't gonna kill me, and I live, and I'm just gonna go for the close combat, and that's gonna take him out, thankfully. But still, TheRegiTrio is kind of useless now. It's paralyzed. It could have had a good sweep, but now he's gonna just go into his Lucario and just kill me, because now he's gonna outspeed me. But if I wasn't paralyzed, I could have outsped him and just went for the Earthquake. I'd probably sweep his team, but no, that isn't gonna happen because he's going for the close combat with his Lucario. And now I'm gonna go into my Zapper, and I'm just gonna go for the Heat Wave, and I think he's just gonna go for the Stone Edge, not wanting to switch into anything because he doesn't have anything to really take it. And the Stone Edge does alright. It does like half, so I was like, can I live anything that Tangrowth has, because that is his last Pokemon. Oh no, he has Hydreigon and Hydreigon Test, and here he goes for the Dark Pulse, and I was like, why would you go for Dark Pulse? Why not go for Draco Meteor and switch back into the Tangrowth and back into Hydreigon so he can Draco Meteor my Braviary? But no, he didn't, and took the risk and went for the Dark Pulse, and I am gonna live that. And if if I didn't live that Dark Pulse, I would have been screwed. But now Zapdos is gonna save the day and kill the Hydreigon with a Thunderbolt, and I'm gonna roost back up, and he's gonna go for the Hidden Power, which is not gonna do anything against me. So Zapdos saves the day here, and you know, I'm just gonna 2-hit KO him with my Heat Wave, and that's exactly what I do. And he's just gonna go for the, I think, Leech Seed, and that Heat Wave did a lot actually. I didn't expect it to that much, but I'm seeded right now, but it doesn't really matter because I'm just gonna take him out with a Heat Wave, and you know, that's the game. And it's 2-0, and it was really close. It was a really great battle, Dan, and you know, I hope we can battle another time soon. And I hope you all like this battle, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.